Welcome back to another Your Safe Place video. The concept of intelligence is complex and cannot be solely defined by an IQ score. Even Stephen Hawking, widely regarded as a highly intelligent individual, criticized the limited nature of IQ tests. Defining intelligence is a challenging task as it encompasses multiple facets and can hold different meanings for individuals. Despite this, it is universally recognized as something that can be easily identified when observed. An individual with high intelligence is capable of comprehending complex ideas and using that understanding to make connections and uncover the underlying causes behind various phenomena. They may have exceptional IQ scores and educational accomplishments, and often become prominent figures in their respective industries as successful leaders and innovators. Not sure if you belong to that group? Let's examine 8 challenges that only those with high intelligence will comprehend. Firstly, small talk holds little interest for highly intelligent individuals. This is reflected in the quote, "Great minds discuss ideas, average minds discuss events, small minds discuss people." They do not find the trivial aspects of life appealing and prefer to engage in more intellectually stimulating conversations. Small talk, such as discussing a recent sports game or a neighbor's lawn decorations, holds little appeal for highly intelligent individuals. Instead, they prefer to engage in deeper, more thought-provoking conversations about topics ranging from art to science. This type of intellectual stimulation is what they find most fulfilling, and they may find small talk to be overwhelming and a waste of time. How about this? Highly intelligent individuals are often described as being reserved or serious due to their careful choice of words. They tend to think extensively before speaking, only sharing thoughts that have been thoroughly evaluated with logic and reason. This results in well-considered and informed perspectives. The amount of preparation needed for certain tasks can sometimes lead to long pauses as the person tries to construct their thoughts, which can result in them appearing to be aloof or too serious. This can then cause further difficulties. It's a familiar image, the socially awkward person struggling to fit in. The wide-eyed gaze and the cringe-inducing comment falls flat and leads to embarrassment in social situations. It may feel like you're forever doomed to be the awkward nerd, but with some self-awareness and practice, you can learn to navigate social situations more effectively. It is true that the media often exaggerates the awkwardness of highly intelligent people, but research has shown that this is not completely unfounded. A study conducted by Davidson in 2015 highlighted a correlation between higher IQ and lower EQ, or emotional intelligence quotient. This lower EQ can make it more challenging for highly intelligent people to form relationships and hone their social skills. Ultimately, life is about making trade-offs, and for highly intelligent people, this may mean being socially awkward. And friends? Finding true friends and connecting with people to whom you can relate can be a challenge. It can be intimidating to interact with people who may seem smarter than you, leading to feelings of insecurity and the fear that you won't be able to relate to them. This can cause people to shy away from connecting with highly intelligent people, leaving them feeling isolated. It's important to remember that those who are highly intelligent are still human and they can experience loneliness too. Do you ever feel like your intelligence is driving people away? You may think that if you dumb yourself down, you'll be more accepted. But the truth is, you should be looking for people who are in the same intelligence sphere as you. While they may be hard to find, you can know that they're out there. If you are highly intelligent, it might mean that you don't have the same ease in social situations as others. This could mean that you don't get out much, as it's difficult for you to make friends and engage in small talk. The consequence of this could be that you have to focus more on your studies, pouring your energy into work, work, work. So what effect does this have on the bigger picture? It's normal to enjoy learning and doing well at school, but striking the right balance between school, work, and life can be tough. Too much focus on studying can lead to a feeling of being overwhelmed and can even lead to unhappiness and low self-esteem. Make sure to take breaks, spend time with friends and family, and take time for yourself to stay balanced and healthy. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by the number of choices you have to make? You might be suffering from paralysis by analysis. This is a common struggle for those who are highly intelligent. It happens when you become too focused on finding the absolute best answer or the most correct decision. This can leave you feeling overwhelmed and unable to move forward. But don't worry, there are things you can do to help you overcome this. Take a step back and focus on the bigger picture. Instead of obsessing over finding the perfect answer, focus on the impact of your decision and how it will affect the long-term outcome. If you're someone who constantly struggles with indecisiveness, you know how hard it can be to make a decision. You take the time to consider all the angles, the pros and the cons before you commit to an answer or a plan of action. But sometimes the sheer amount of information can be overwhelming. It can lead to an endless cycle of analysis paralysis, making it even harder to reach a conclusion. Do you ever feel like your mind is craving exercise? As a highly intelligent person, you thrive off of intellectual stimulation. It's like your mind has the munchies and is always looking for something new and exciting to do. Everyday tasks can become mundane and you start to feel like you've done it all before. Finding something stimulating can be a challenge. So how do you make sure your brain is always engaged? Feeling pressure to succeed is something that many highly intelligent people can relate to. Whether it's from your friends, family, or even yourself, the expectation to be successful can be overwhelming. It's almost like the words of the late Uncle Ben, "With great intelligence comes great expectation." Every time you hear your friends congratulate you on another 4.0 semester or Employee of the Month award, you can feel the pressure to keep up with your successes. It's as if you need to remain in your place and never let up. Being smart can be incredibly rewarding, but it can also come with its own set of challenges. Constantly striving to prove your intelligence can lead to perfectionist tendencies and an unhealthy fear of failure. Do any of these struggles resonate with you? Let us know in the comments below. Everybody has distinct skills and abilities that set them apart from others, but unfortunately many people are judged or labeled based on their intelligence. They are seen as nothing more than a brain or an IQ score. This could make you feel isolated and disconnected. But it's important to remember that your worth is not defined by others. You alone are responsible for your self-worth and identity. No one else can validate or define who you are. It might be challenging to balance intelligence with loneliness, but you're not alone. In this video, we'll explore the challenges of feeling isolated in a world that often values intellect and discuss ways to find connection and fulfillment. Join us as we delve into this important topic. Watch this video.